We'll find out.
Sometimes good, sometimes
maybe not. Well, who's good, who's not in this game? We got GamerLegion on the T side of their map pick, looking for revenge, a slow start to the day, but they warmed up, as you said, Harry. Let's see if they can put that to use.
Oh, it's a nice opener. blameF was the guy on that first map. Gonna kickstart this one in a similar fashion. 2 kills from him on the dual Berettas. GamerLegion do manage to break into this B site, but their victory's short-lived here as that advantage flips back the other way. They're going to have to try play around this bomb, but it's not being made easy for them to get set up to play post-plants. They might never get that far. They spot neaLaN as he disappears through the smoke, so he's got to do this. P2 fitting and a dream for neaLaN. A 1v3 staring back at him. They're already on the bomb. They're sticking it, so he's got to get involved, and he's not going to be there in time. It's Astralis with the pistol under their belt.
Hey, don't take it out on the chicken. That's not cool.
That's never cool. I like
if
that.
If he wandered around, he would have spared it. So either killed chickens all the time or never killed them.
It could have been a celebration kill. You know, he could have won the round. The bloodlust got to him.
Celebratory kill.
Yeah. Nothing like celebrating a hunt with another hunt.
Another hunt.
Pistol round for Astralis. Nice little retake there. Who was the star of the show for Astralis last map? How did Device do? Who was the big boy?
Device was like the opening man, but blameF was the top performer. blameF was gnarly.
In rifle rounds?
In rifle rounds.
Big.
All the rounds.
All the rounds. Well, force up for neaLaN, but no one else.
The hero Galil.
Oh.
Poked his head and off to a terrible start, of course.
Well, the hero Galil is gone. Lost just on the other side of the banana smoke rather helpfully as well.
Probably went like we expected it to go.
Oh, someone else has it now. Galil time. It's now gone, and that's it. The Galil does not get the ball rolling. It's a flawless round up against a cobbled together hero Galil buy for GamerLegion. But now they come through with their first. neaLaN's going to be a little more limited, but they do have the big dub.
But I mean, acoR buys an AWP and armor. He doesn't have any nades. He could drop the Molotov from someone. neaLaN, because he bought that Galil, is only on a Tech 9, has a smoke, 2 flashes. Like, they have 3 mollies.
Quite
only. I mean, that's not a lot for Inferno. So we'll see how they apply. They're a default heavy team, so let's see how their default is going to look like here.
Trying to scare Astralis back out of banana.
I think they'll hope that Astralis just keeps using some utility without GamerLegion really pressing them to do so.
All the B nades are gone.
I will say, you know, some of my favorite, like, acoR's individual moments are probably on this map. He has, like, a real tendency of just kind of being the opener over towards B. So I want to see if he's able to get away with much here. Because even though he's had some struggles sometimes with GamerLegion, this is normally a map I find that he can have a huge impact on. Ooh, there he is, opening kill on that trade. blameF. Deleted. Volt and keaOR's hold for this re-aggression into top banana, and they get rewarded for their patience. GamerLegion now could just look to pick up the pace on the B
He has a flash.
Device going to lob that in. Tries to tee up bar up. It's a good flashbang, but only one off of the MP9. Oh, Device. He's done a lot through this smoke. He's not to know that, but tries his hand at even more on the spam. 2 players low on health. Volt and isak both caught by Device through that smoke.
There's a smoke for banana.
They can try lock him out of the post plant. Buzz is going to get rewarded from CT, and now they might even catch this AWP. They've seen him at banana. They know that acoR is smoked off right now. That gives them a good degree of freedom to hunt down this last man.
Wow.
But isak does not let them in. 3 kills from the man. Low on health the entire time. And it'll be him who puts that first round on the board for the Legion.
Let's see that again. That was a great one, Device. Decision time now for Astralis. That's why they took a timeout. Do they go for the full force or do they just eco for next? They end up buying. With device being dropped, the AWP by Borup, MP9 for Borup, M4 for Blame, for Mas for Buzz. It's not going to be pretty. So these are the sort of rounds where, okay, a Deagle for Stair in the end should probably spend the rest of his money on a kit.
Device is a good spawn for Banana.
Yeah, this is where you need to have some sort of a set play or a setup that you want to go for. Because you don't have all the guns, all the nades, you can't just really play default. It's way more difficult. I don't know why Stair doesn't buy a kit with that class. So they have one kit, but okay.
neaLaN still running the secondary. But options to grab guns when players do fall. Banana's taken. Astralis, though, take it back. Deep Molotov forcing Kios' smoke, and Device has more in store. Dropped back at B, allowing him to play a solo bomb site on the AWP as well. Definitely needs a kill before giving it up. Very heavy A-hold.
The question is, with no kit, if they do end up going B, does Astralis just save? You know, Device will be smoked off. Maybe he can get a kill before the smoke pops, something like that. But the rotation would be far away too. So Astralis is really banking off GamerLegion, just trying to take mid before even ending the round of B. And looks like they might be getting just that.
Double layered stack. Ooh, double nade for Stair. This could be dangerous. Buzz catches Volt jumping around the corner. They may just bail. They've seen at least two here on mid. Going into Device. You really wish you had that kit now, right, Yanko?
He has a smoke.
They're probably going to get locked out.
Oh, plays for the straight-up fight, does Device. And everywhere GamerLegion have looked, they face resistance here. Not really panning out how they'd envisioned. Stair from CT with the Deagle makes quick work of the B play. And so Astralis, they might not have had much going their way going into that round. They had limitations. They didn't have kits, but they managed to make it work. And I do like as well, like once they got that contact in mid, they kind of sensed that there was this bit of a slowdown. I think they could feel that that B play was looking to come through. I think it was Borup who just ran straight across the top of middle to retrieve a gun, and then the two of them started kind of shuffling rotates over towards B immediately. Blame has had a very good read of the game, I feel like, in this series so far.
Yeah. We've seen that more and more recently. Remember that Cologne run, right? Some of the calls Blame was making made Heroic very scared in that quarterfinal in the Cathedral. Did kind of crumble when it came to taking on G2. Glocks. The AWP.
That one's for free. Doesn't want to risk losing this AWP, especially not as his teammate's been chased down. That kind of forces him to have to stake his claim in the top of mid. Hangs around for a moment, looking to get that AK out of there, juggling it back into the site, and Buzz takes up the defense, and he will deal with this boiler component. So, you know, the fun bit of danger that existed there for a brief moment in top mid gets dealt with nicely by Astralis. And acoR just left to do the honorable thing here, which is get us into the next round.
Nice. I think I like that last gun round where Device was playing alone towards B, right? What I said towards the end was when they got the trade on mid, because everyone was there, Device was playing retake from here, right? I said, use your smoke, because he has a smoke. So the natural reaction might be to try and go B. That way, if he blocks them, he has an extra edge. I mean, he had an op, so didn't have to use it. He could have used in front of ruins to obscure, like sort of throw a one-way for himself. But, you know, GamerLegion botched their own smoke, so ended up working his way regardless. But that's a way of sort of playing as a team, right? Like anticipating the reaction and buying time for your teammates to come in with that smoke.
Oh, it looks like we're going to have a bit of a skirmish. An early fight for Banana. Kios tries. Oh, spam exchanged, and neaLaN comes out the better. So they've at least returned that 5v4 into an even odds bout.
This always used to trigger me as a coach. When we have an advantage and my guy trades smoke spams, it's like, what do you think is more worth it here? To make it a 4v4 or to get a 5v3? Do we need a 5v3?
You're spraying with an AK as well, so it's not like you even have the benefit of the A1S.
Some players are just really good at it, so you're like, okay, you win those more often than you lose, so can't really complain.
Molly on Porch is a problem here for Device. He's going to get pushed back. He gets a smoke down on it, though, and has a nice gap to fight underneath. Keeping Stare in his position as well. Borup can play back off, but he hasn't got util to stop a B approach. The question is, do Astralis get scared? Stare is running his rotate. This fake out for neaLaN is enough. If they go short, it's a 3-on-1.
What's happening?
Oh, this is a pretty wild rotate. neaLaN is
picked up a smoking banana. He's full faked it too.
They realize they realize about as fast as they could have, I guess, that this doesn't feel like the B play, but they're still not in position here to help out.
So slow, yeah.
Oh, the backstab from Borup. All right, the slowdown from GamerLegion could come back to haunt them here. They're left with very little time as they come up short. So Device is allowed to strike with that AWP. They cross in, but they don't survive the journey. neaLaN, clean tap, but he can't win this. He would need all the kills, and Astralis don't have to face him.
I mean, I can't really blame them for thinking Device never left, right? You would expect a 2-2 setup there with the exec, but even Device rotated out. The reason they don't commit is they're waiting for the Moto smoke to come down to cut off Device's exact angle. But in doing so, in delaying that long, Device gets back in library and has that cross. So GamerLegion, they could have jumped it, they could have gone abs. There were other ways around that problem, but they wait far too long, and Astralis flank banana and rotate 3A. Disaster for GamerLegion after neaLaN throws such a nice fake.
I mean, yeah, I feel like one of the things, though, that's been very notable for Astralis is I feel like within, 5 seconds or so of that, like, exec coming through, or even the case back on Vertigo, like, they don't need much to kind of have a clear picture, at least in their mind, of how the round's looking, right? Like, you saw all those players that were rotating towards B and scrambling. They were like already turned around before they'd completed the run to Speedway.
I think it's also like GamerLegion just missed the timing. You need to trust the fake and just go with it. If they're sticking there, you're gonna die. If they left, you're gonna win. But if you leave enough window of time where they can be wrong and still make it back, then what was the point of faking in the first place?
Now they're gonna pay the price of pistols.
Funnily enough, these are the rounds I'm like most scared of early on as to the ones that get out of hand. I mean, it was a round just like this, so we saw GamerLegion break their silent streak back on Vertigo. I think it's going to be harder here. I like that in these rounds, Device has been just kind of harassing them down through middle. Does betray him there. Forces his teammates to have to fight for this top mid, but there's more than enough of them here. So just into the crossfire, GamerLegion get mauled.
Yeah, I like that, obviously he just died before the smoke bloomed in Boiler, but that's just it. Use the utility and keep harassing them. Don't give them any space with the pistol. Don't let them close that distance, just be in their face. Don't let them go for that execute that they want to do. And again, a really strong CT side from Astralis.
Device keeps getting blessed with spawns, man. He had that great spawn for B in the round where he had the solo warp. This time he had a good spawn for mid. They're going to employ the run boost to get him there even faster. So still, acoR owns this angle. Device is just holding a slightly more passive one.
He's not going to peek it. You can move away, Rushley.
I don't know. Kind of look like it.
I know you don't know, but I know.
Oh, it look like it, bro.
They're just pressing a button over there.
Can you hear that? Yeah, basically what I do, I spam the buttons just to make sure I'm on. So this is 2. I'm spamming the heck out of 2 right now. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
What if you slip?
I chalk my hands every day, so I cannot slip.
Oh, okay. A true professional.
Yeah, exactly. Look at
Isn't your keyboard you're even whiter than usual now, Rush?
Whiter?
Yeah, with chalk.
Why is that? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Why didn't he nade the corner?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. There
you
go. See ya.
Blame came in to help out. He wanted the ADR, you see.
You think Bolt's going to go through this, Yanko? What about this one?
All right.
I'm going to try and not spam the buttons for you, all right?
Thanks, Rush.
Borup, don't kill anyone, please.
Cost this round, Rush.
Oh, Borup now, he's got this smoke, and it's like, oh my god, Blame F is cutting off that. Oh, they attempted to go mid to B. They're covering everything. Keel's on the fade of the molly. Borup knows about it. The HP's low.
Oh.
He shouldn't have to peek. Blame will oh, what a shot out of Keels! But Borup on the site. acoR, the most annoying person to play in a 1vx, I would say. He just always seems to win, gets the first, low HP. Ooh, firing off a little bullet here. Not really sure where the CTs are coming from, but as the bomb goes down, it's going to take this fight against Device. Device in an off angle and takes him down in the end.
Beautiful work, Rush. Why weren't you ready for the Keels one tap? Why'd you switch?
Oh, it didn't look possible, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
it didn't look possible.
Really didn't look possible. But, I mean, that's what Counter-Strike's all about.
We didn't quite catch that one, but it's a great attempt nonetheless, Rush. Thank you.
We have it
That's
on
what
the
the
replay
replays
though,
are
right?
for. That's what the replays are for.
Show us that 7 HP
This is a
swing
Bastion
CT.
cam here. You can
Nice
see
Bastion.
that coming in. Device, beautiful shot here. Hopefully we will see it on the replay. It is a robot that does it, and unfortunately...
Oh, robot let us down.
Oh, the robot let us
Yeah,
down.
the robot let us
Russia.
down.
Wow,
And
man.
the
How's AI meant to take over when...
If the human did this job, we shouldn't have counted on the robot, but okay.
Oh, maybe, oh, I see what you're
Oh.
saying. All right. Yanko, you want to swap right now? You want to come... Oh, it's
Oh,
Inferno,
actually,
though.
I
Yanko
just
is an
realized
observer,
Yanko actually
so-
I
could
wish
do
it was still
this.
Vertigo.
Actually, can we swap? That would be hilarious.
You want to come over, Yanko?
I can do this.
Yeah, all right, hop over.
All right, let's go. I'll hold,
let's
I'll
swap.
hold
We're going to
this.
get Rush on the mic. We're going to get Yanko on the keys, the ones, the twos, the threes. Thank you, Rushley, for your time and your
I can't believe we've got Yanko getting up to go
It's a throwback.
to go take over.
Yeah,
it is
it's
a throwback.
A throwback to Majors of old, getting Yanko on the observing, but we're welcome for it. Right now, Harry, 7-1 for Astralis. They're in full control.
GamerLegion are out over towards top mid, maybe something a little more up tempo here, right? They don't have any stakes over at Banana. That re-smoke in top mid was attempted to be blocked, but they're already ahead of it. Doesn't really matter to GamerLegion whether or not this util's come out now, and so as they walk down long, they need to get past Stare and Blame F, who have got this crossfire set up. Volt's walking it right now. He's going to kind of taper off for a moment, let his teammates get set up over towards short and apartments. Device is down in the pit, but smoked off. And there's Volt dead on the swing at long. Device down in pit with this AWP. Looks to stand and deliver. He's got support as well. A second man in the pit might have been spotted, but not yet dealt with. neaLaN will manage it. He's looking clean right now, but not enough to win them the damn round as Device does it all. 3 from that man down in the pit. His AWP sings, and look at this.
Yes.
Mid-game substitution here. Yanko on the ones and zeros. A throwback to a bygone era here.
I'm excited for this, but not just for Rushley now, hopefully coming on the mic.
Oh, Rush is walking in. They've done a full swap. Full swap for the remainder of the half, I think.
They even took a timeout for us.
They did even take a time out just to make this
Not
happen.
for them, of course, not because it's 8-1 down, but really, at this point of the game, anything can happen. Hello, Rush. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Wow, guys, this is way more difficult than I remember it.
Yeah, well, you're in freeze time, Yanko, so, you know, it's going to get harder.
It's
But
Inferno
things
as well.
have got so much more complicated over the years, Rush. I don't know how you do it these days.
Shut up.
It's still 10 numbers that you need to press.
Look to your
Still
left.
10.
Look to your left. Look at J-Raz, man. He's working hard there. Look at these cams. Are you doing these cams, Yanko?
No, I'm not doing anything right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
thought.
take it away, Yanko. Rush, you can critique it, of course. Cast the cast, cast the observing.
I just didn't really want to just continue doing my job, so I thought I'd just chill out. I mean, you guys talk all day, man. I mean, seems pretty chill, right?
It's pretty chill right now.
Kidding, of course.
I think you're kind of here to like try and bring what Yanko brings in that you need to be
Yeah,
doing
so
like
look,
the
they
analytical.
just smoke banana here. That basically what that does, it blocks off the T's from going through, but it's a pretty rough smoke. Actually, it's a CT smoke, so that's perfect. That's what you're saying. There is a gap there, maybe a possibility for a one-way, and they might try and take top B back, but look, that molly forces them forward a little bit. But Blame F gets 2 there. Stare whenever isak with a 1D. Well, see it in the replay, as they say.
Relying on the robot right now. Blame's got his knife out. It's nice on the shoes on the other foot.
Oh.
No, I don't want to be cruel. Observing it is a tough game.
Yeah,
I'm
gotta
sure
warm
Yanko remembers it. It is a tough game. It takes a lot of time to get comfortable with. But here we go, nice 2v3. Should be 0 chance here. Do you guys remember when they won that 2v4 with no health?
Device is here to end it. Oh, the barrel! Spotted the big barrel.
The barrel.
Why is he not going for it?
I would just let go my shift. Oh.
All right, Device now dead. Device now dead. Suddenly,
Harry,
there's an
the A
but
site's
there's only
open.
30 seconds.
Put the
mate.
bombs down, B.
at banana still, man.
Nice catch.
Oh.
Go first person. Go first person. You can go.
The auto director's on.
This is a new camera. I've not seen this one before.
This is personality and observing.
Exactly.
There is something to do with having some personality and observing. All right.
He's got some observations for you right there.
Kazan sends his regards.
For me, I guess.
Oh, the thanks to the robot again coming through. Oh, there was the 1D.
Ooh. Look at that little guy.
What's that called, Rush?
Well, I got 2 little guys sat next to me right now.
No, I mean, like, you know what that's from?
Am I allowed to say the...
no, you're allowed to say.
You can say brands.
I can. Is it a brand?
Well, I don't, it's just a
That's
show.
Lilo, isn't it?
Well, it's Stitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
Stitch.
you know,
50-50 in it.
Yeah.
50-50.
Almost there. All right, 9-1 here. And a very big round.
Honestly, this is exactly like it was, last map. It was a crazy string of rounds for Astralis, and then it became 11-4 and started to even out. Oh, here we go.
Oh, nice. What a shot for Blame into the spray.
Trooper, isn't he? Just saw the bullets and was like, yeah, bullets I can do, and he went running through.
Oh!
Horror.
You don't want to be
desperate,
pushing
aren't
that. You
they?
know what? I don't know.
That wasn't flash or anything, right?
No, I don't think 3 flash from there. Sorry, I'm thinking in numbers. That's that's what we do.
Not names, just numbers.
Careful, Blame, acoR.
Oh!
He's going to be pre-aiming that jump, so he would have been very aware. Look at these gaps.
Yeah, they're on purpose. Oh, no, that's a T-smoke. That's not on purpose, Rush.
Go through the smoke, why not?
It's going well for them right now. Lots of damage done. Long take, but with a deep smoke, it's down to...
What?
Not sure about that one.
Oh, no.
How does that happen?
Don't know. Trying to nade the smoke open, maybe?
We'll find out on context. Thank you, Bastion. He'll be there. He always is.
Well, they've got the bomb. 2 on 5.
Tricky spot.
Through the smoke.
Oh, Isaac. He's been so... Stair will get it. And now it's just acoR. 1v5. Can he manage
He's
it?
good, he's good,
Oh,
he's good!
acoR with 2. Let's see if he can keep sweetening the deal.
Only
One
one on
more
the
man
site.
still inside of the site for acoR to best.
He knows.
First 2 with no issue.
Read it.
Is he ready for this spot? Oh, acoR number 3. He's even seen the man back in library. He's building a picture. He's building a world in which this 1v5 comes through, but the backstab is here, and Bora puts a stop to it. A damn good try out of acoR. You couldn't have asked for more out of him there. Well, you could have 2 more, but...
Yeah,
2 more would have been insane, but a 1v5, you're not supposed to win him, and he made it bloody close. I'll tell you that right now.
Why is your program screen black and white?
I was waiting for someone to ask about that. I don't know. It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Basically,
Are you sad today?
Basically, if
what's
people
happening?
don't know, in a production, you usually have like monitors of what's going out, like what you see on stream. I just made my black and white just for a change, I mean, I think it looks quite nice.
It looks sad.
It kind of looks sad, but it's something different, So I kind of like it.
Sad but different. That's kind of how it sums you up.
Do you not
Rush.
like your job? Are you bored doing this? So you
No,
have
I
to
like it, But how
have
many
to
productions
make these changes
how many
to keep it
productions have we done?
entertaining?
It's just like something new to look at, So I think it's cool and.
It's like the observing equivalent of like trying handcuffs.
Don't worry, I'm
like
not
you've
doing
just
it.
throwing in a little.
No. It's just my PGM.
bit of
So
spice.
I only look at PGM for replays or something like that. Hey, what up, Yanka? He's in the game.
That's cool.
He's in
This
the
is
game.
so much fun.
You enjoying it?
Why do you say this is so difficult, Rush? This is easy.
I mean, you're doing Inferno,
and
bro,
people are
right?
telling you everything that you need to do as well.
I mean, we like that. Honestly, I will say when Yanko is doing his little analytical stuff during the cast, it is very nice.
Like when he says device isn't going to peak this, and you say, but
I mean,
maybe.
I know he's not going to peak it as well, obviously.
Gonna
It's
show
more
it.
about, building a little bit of tension, even if nothing happens, But anyway, Apps take.
This is tense. Will Buzz ever turn around?
Will now.
And now it's Buzz. Now it's Buzz time, baby.
Great
Clinical.
observing.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yanko, yeah.
Beautiful, Yanko.
Caught everything we needed.
so hard.
Again, Inferno.
Yeah, come along on a Vertigo, bro. Come along for Vertigo. See what happens there.
I love that he's just every time we hear from him, man.
Yanko's always so mean to me, man. I don't know.
Yeah, if you hadn't thrown our friendship away, maybe.
Well, there was. I made a.
nicer.
Okay, I don't want to talk about the comment I said one time to Yanko, but I maybe hurt his feelings. It was all in the sake of humor. I didn't mean to.
Oh no, the comedy just doesn't land, and you irreparably damage.
I mean, it landed. I will say the comedy landed, but it was at
Watch
Yanko's
these entries from
expense.
neaLaN. Watch these entries from
Oh,
neaLaN.
I like a bit of
alright.
T-Trust. I like this.
Number 2.
T-Trust.
Creep
TT
it in.
Trust. Here we go. neaLaN. None on the opener so
believe.
far, but we still have belief. acoR alongside him here. Even lands the tag.
flash is
neaLaN's a dead
perfect.
man. acoR's been asked to ace clutch again. Now, last time got it close.
Unlucky.
This time, no such enjoyment for acoR.
He tried.
He definitely gave it a try. Just
Dude,
get
Astralis
smoke.
are dominating.
Yeah, this is
right now.
crazy. I'm just thinking about that Astralis opening game where they got, like, destroyed by Nip. And I say destroyed, 20 rounds.
It'll be 11-4. This will be 11-4. Like, I
Really?
almost guarantee it.
That's a strong prediction at 11-1.
Yeah.
Why? Make your case.
Last match was basically the exact same.
And so history does repeat itself.
Yeah, exactly. I truly think so.
Once a year, at random,
year, yeah.
history repeats itself.
have
chaos
heard
is
that.
going to go off this round. Might have 3 kills right now on the entire map, but I do believe
All right.
he has the AK, so we do like following the AK. It can be really annoying when everyone else dies around him, but
That's why we watch CTs.
this is where I love it when casters say it. Kios, he has the AK, he's the only person in the round who can do anything, so we will be on him as he tries to rip it through. Now you're saved. Blame F killing neaLaN doesn't matter because I've saved you, Yanko, right there. And the nades, the double nades, they had one drop for him. They're going to push the smoke. It's risky, though. Oh,
Shot
Kios,
from
one
the
second
second
chance.
chance.
That's the AK down.
Now
and
what?
now
11-4?
Yanko can do what he wants. Yeah, I don't think it is going to be 11-4 now.
No.
Could be 12-3, though.
Could be.
Economy designer.
Always
Is
a
this the
chance.
future? You know, like just. Well, it still could be 12-3, actually, man.
The math checks out.
Blame's been very aggressive in Banana, with or without flashes, with or without smoke.
So consistent, man.
Yeah. Oh, the jump. That might bait them into Blame. There is no flash for the T side.
I'll take fights that will never happen for 500, please.
What, this top B?
Yep, this will
Vault's
never
got to die eventually. Rush 30 seconds. They're going A.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, might die now, but... Oh,
Yeah, not quite. Oh, he
there
did
we
die.
go. Yeah, well, at the end of the round, you know, I mean, there you go. So 12-3 could be possible is all I'm saying.
Yeah. And if not, 13-2.
That is also possible, too.
More likely than that, 14-1 Astralis.
What would you like to see GamerLegion do differently, Rush?
I don't know, they're just getting... I'd love to see them fight a bit more Banana, but they really are getting destroyed by the utility of Astralis here. If they can somehow counter that... I mean, they are flashing for the player that gets close half wall, but it's just too late at that point, I think. I mean, they are sending 2 towards Banana here, so... Oh no, they don't want to go. I mean, they've smoked up Banana. It has dissuaded the CTs, and this is a rarity, to be honest. So this
Blame-
could allow him to take Banana control a bit later here. But
Blamed at 274 UD utility damage. For
That's
the
pretty
Shades.
good, yeah.
They bar up at 159.
I mean,
so
they
it's-
have been they've been bullying up the.
Blame
Banana
just missed the
system.
molly. That could have been even more UD in the future.
All right.
The GamerLegion are out in top mid. They're coming a little faster here. Device has been flicky. He's been quick all day. That's a crazy shot onto Kios, and he wants more out of this. Go on, Device. There's another one right around the corner. Might fall to Blame F to deal with. He can hear that bomb running away. He's going to give chase to neaLaN, and so neaLaN's a dead man. Oh, turns on a dime to find that. One out of neaLaN. But another 1v5 ace clutch required, and it's not going to happen.
Device doesn't stop.
You know, at what point do we critique the fact that they've not won a single 1v5 that they've been left in of the 5 or so chances they've had? You know, you got to think about these things, Rush, as the color.
Yes, true. It is true. My tactical brain is whirling into action this game. I'm really seeing everything that's going down. You know, I'm seeing the util that they're throwing. I'm seeing Device's shots that he's hitting.
Yeah.
And look at all they've left a lot of gubbins and spawn for this round. They've got all the money in the world to work with. And it looks like 3 possibly towards Banana here. This might be the fight I wanted to see, but I mean, what can you do? Blame just swinging in there, pure confidence. And they're just going to push through a smoke now and into the molly. Look at the HP. It's just not on.
Sea of red.
The incandescence of the flames here for Kios to see over. And I'm pretty sure Bar up here is just going to mop up a couple more. Oh, never mind, Bolt, but Blame comes back. Just diving through. It's like, it's so unfortunate.
Oh, it's a word for it, Rush. Now the 1v4. Astralis in full control, making a statement here in the mid bracket, trying to send GamerLegion all the way down to the doldrums, to the basement. Bits and pieces here for GamerLegion. One round on this T side, round number 3, and they've been silent ever since. They may stay that way, and we may have to wait a little bit.
All I'm saying, Hugo,
Yeah.
Blame is low.
Out of all,
Yeah.
the ways that the 1v4 goes down to close out the half, this is the easiest one for the observer, innit? You can just hit 4 and then like go
away,
get lunch
go get
or
a drink.
something.
Yeah.
Kind of
like,
true, but it's also nice to set things up, you know, like Yanko is doing right now. I mean,
It's a good angle.
sure, Isaac's clearing some stuff now, but, you know, this is the angle that counts. It is the angle, and then this is the backup angle.
This
that
is how
also
we should
counts.
observe everything. Third person, it just gives a kind of way better picture, don't you think?
Wait, you can't miss this kill though, Yankee. You can't miss this kill.
It's tight. It's tight. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh! Buzz is
14
dead.
seconds.
All right, Isaac, he's got 10 seconds to
gotta
kill
go.
everyone. Come on, Isaac, let's
Look at
go.
Blame. He's
does it.
full trolling.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
That's the half right there.
Get us out.
It's time for the DHL Drop. Every week, CSGO talent go head-to-head to beat the buzzer. You can join them by typing !DHL Drop in the chat. Answer the questions correctly to get added to the global leaderboard. The higher you climb, the closer to earning a prize you are.
Welcome back to ESL Pro League right now. Map 2 continues and maybe ends in the next moment as Astralis sit 14-1 up over GamerLegion on GamerLegion's map pick. Not the best T-side we've ever seen, Yanko.
Yeah, and the last time they played it was against Heroic at Gamers 8, lost 16-3, only 3 rounds on T-side. It was reminiscent, you know, just default. And again, it's like, you do know that if you just keep doing that and that's the only thing you show, like Astralis is just starting 3B almost every round. And there's no fast A strat, anything to punish them, right? That's why they're struggling for their default to work, because other teams are putting so much resources into banana control and everything, and that's only because they don't need to worry about other things, because you're just doing one thing.
There were some desperate, you know, pops through the B smoke at bottom banana as well. I say pop sometimes without even flashes behind them. neaLaN's been dinked immediately just to make this even harder, but I'm not full of faith right now for GamerLegion. Astralis want to end this with a bang.
And they can end it right now. If they win this pistol, this one's as good as done. The B plays coming down the pipeline now. GamerLegion try to come through the... Well, there you go. If you hung around to wait for the second half, you've been duped. The break was longer than the game is about to be. Astralis have got this now, right? No one's ever lost a 15-1 with their anti-eco coming down the pipeline next. On Inferno in 2023 at the last CSGO event
event in Malta.
Ever to be seen. CSGO going to get wheeled out back. And
you know what? This actually should be the last ever Pro League on CSGO, Harry. So there's that.
Surely, right?
Surely. Let's push that narrative. They may as well go for a knife, really, at this point. They're really sweating it. And acoR will die with the bomb. So 15-1.
Hero's death.
Yes.
Kind of. I mean, they're 15-1 down.
One of the 5v1 attempts of all time. One of the many in this game.
Yeah.
And not many chances left.
That part's even insane. Like, you just don't... With how often rounds were coming down to 1v5 ace clutches having to happen, like, you don't see that sort of dominance. You know, usually, to the point where it's something worth talking about. Right? Like, you might get, like, one in a map. Where it's like, yeah, they just got wrecked. But GamerLegion have not had any purchase over this series, man. Not or at least this map, right? Like, Vertigo was one-sided all first half long, but it at least closed up. There was something to hold on to here. It's
they woke up
sad.
For this?
Did they ever wake up?
Is this some kind of hellish nightmare? A bit of sleep paralysis for GamerLegion. Astralis, 5 kills away, and they will continue into that lower final here in the mid-bracket, putting themselves just a BO3 away from the playoffs of Pro League. Certainly expected to be one of the teams there, with 4 out of 8 making it through from the group.
This is at least like the right setup for this round, right? And the fact that they're 5v4 gives them a bit of a chance. They're 3 strong over at B. They've got all the info, right? Because Isaac's pushed down mid. So GamerLegion know what's coming. Can they stop it? It's not looking good. To that end, acoR with his scout. He's been kind of the shining light, and that light gets extinguished by Borup. Here's Isaac arriving on the wraparound. The Deagle can't find it, and so Astralis, they're looking to get this one over and done with in record time, looking for a 16-1 in the 2-0. And Volt is all that stands between them and that goal. Volt swings out with a double. It's going to come down to the 1v1. Oh! He's on the bomb. Oh, he's sticking it. Blame F. You've got to call his bluff, man. It's not like the guys got too many options here, and so GamerLegion a second round, and they're all celebrating.
There were some screams, half-hearted, maybe even ironic, but at this point, you take what you can get, doubling your rounds.
The kind of hype there, you know, reminiscent of DJing to an empty room.
Yeah.
Right, you're trying to get the crowd going, but there is no crowd.
Just your 3 friends bopping in the corner.
And that's what it's all about. Friendship and winning. And unfortunately for GamerLegion, they only have one of the 2 right now.
Let's hope they're still mates. All right, what have we got here? 3 AKs, couple of Deegs. neaLaN fearless in this game. Something to be said for that, but supported by another re-smoke at bottom B. Do you think, Harry, do you think GamerLegion make it out of the group?
I mean, coming into Pro League, I thought they would.
Yeah.
But now that's... It's a lot more up in the air.
Yeah.
Having to battle through the last chance stage as well. So they're always, you know, with the pressure on. I think as well, a lot of the other teams have been kind of showing the limitations of GamerLegion quite nicely if you end up having to play against them. acoR, man, he's been giving this map his all, it feels like.
And it's still not enough. It might not even be in this round. If they can 2v1 neaLaN and take it cleanly, this could be a bomb plot. Swing is nice, though, and he takes them both. As the smoke blooms, they were still moving through. And so GamerLegion live to fight another day. And they're just joking around at this point. Astralis might actually just have to take a full eco, give them the respect for one round.
Well, this one's just a Glock eco. Look, man, we're all just kind of holding out for the big Astralis cover.
Thank you, Kios. Thank you. Yeah.
So
GamerLegion,
let's get through this one, right? I kind of like it. They're in the same mentality. They're
don't need the tack.
Sure,
just go die.
We could talk about the future, or we just take it round by round and go hunt. And Astralis, this is like next level nerdy. You're 15-3 up, guys. Like, come on, you're hiding in the apartment.
Well done, Vol. I respect GamerLegion a lot for that round.
Yeah, no, mad respect. They've earned it. Astralis kind of lost a little. Sure, they're dominating, but man, like, you're hiding in T-Apps. That's so sweaty. That's so blame. The Sweat King.
Someone get a towel. But now should be where it all comes to its logical conclusion.
And so this is it. Perhaps
possibly the final CSGO round of this match.
Ever.
Maybe.
Between these teams, potentially.
Of course.
So here it is.
Oh.
acoR dead immediately. Device.
And he knows that's it.
Gets his revenge.
It's served, Harry, and it's bloody freezing. Just how we like it. Ice cold for Device.
GamerLegion, they've still got hope in their eyes and love in their hearts. Here they are, trying to cobble it together in spite of losing acoR. They look down the line. They see their teammate quaking in his boots that this could be the final round of CSGO played at this tournament between these teams and perhaps in general.
For now.
Here we go.
Unless they meet in that last lower bracket matchup once again, of course, Harry.
There's a lot of potentials.
There's a lot of maybes. But to get this bomb, Barham's going to have to go back. They're looking for a B hit. Kios has a bunch of grenades, though, so he can buy some time.
Hang on, Hugo. That's going to give them a moment of pause, isn't it?
Yeah.
A smoke in their way.
Yeah.
And so Astralis say, not today, smoke.
Back to A.
Back to the drawing board they go.
It's all on Volt, really. Yes, Isaac's back down in pit, but they've got to get past the Romanian first. Smokes, flashes. He's locked out right now, Harry. Isak v the world.
This one's for acoR on the spam. He's trying. He's doing all he can, but it's not enough. Isaac's got to be the point break. Has to be that guy. The one to make all the difference. And Isaac's got the plot armor on. He keeps on giving. GamerLegion believe as Isak looks for the ace. It's just blame F. Isak, go get your glory. This one's for acoR. This one's for Isak, and this for the GamerLegion comeback. neaLaN will deny the ace. But what a round, Hugo.
That was a round.
And maybe there's some belief now.
Maybe. I mean, you got nothing to lose at this scoreline, right? You may as well just give it your all. Give it your heart, Harry. Give it the beans. 10 rounds in a row now needed for GamerLegion on an improbable comeback. But I won't say impossible.
You, man.
I simply will not.
Whose side are you on, bro?
Astralis. Now tossed with an eco.
Okay. But they've got nades, Hugo. They do have nades. Pay attention to that.
But a 5v4 wasn't enough last time, Harry. They found the point man in middle. Device got that big pick on acoR. He grabbed the orb. They couldn't close it. And they won't even get that advantage. This time, acoR gets his revenge.
Oh, and he gets his revenge down there. And it's freezing, Hugo. The revenge is
still freezing cold. It is cold.
It's been out in the sun a little more. It's sweating.
And now where?
Oh, the eagle retrieve for Borup. Could that be the difference maker.
I feel like we've seen so many of these games for GamerLegion where they've just had these horrendous T-side starts. Like Yanko's been talking about, some of these defaults never wanting to run quick rounds, and then they give us life at the end. But is it too late? It probably is.
We will hit the time where we have to start very seriously considering.
We will, what, definitely?
Well, you know, no, but if this keeps up, yeah, man, CS is a game of intangibles, Hugo. I can't pretend to know whether or not this is the best comeback we've ever seen yet. We won't know till it's already happened.
And at any moment, it could get dragged out from underneath us with a couple of well-placed Eagle shots.
Oh,
bit too much. acoR through the smoke, now left it to his two-man B hold. The rifles are here, and AWP has been grabbed, but Buzz needs to put it to use. Trapped out of the back of the site, Kios providing cover. That's a lovely flick. He did hit that indeed. Full blind. Buzz has got to do it on his own, and he's almost good for it. Swing from CT this time saves the day, but for an eco round, it's not too bad.
Well, they're stitching this one together, a GamerLegion right now. They're making something happen. That much is for certain. 5 rounds in a row for the GamerLegion boys. Keeping the bulk of them fairly clean as well. Yeah. Down the stretch, right? We've had... Oh, no, maths.
What?
We've had 11 out of a possible 15 players surviving. They build up a nice bank. None of that really matters. If they lose one round, they lose the game.
It doesn't matter. They're dropping M4s and Spawn, Harry, for the AWP to rotate.
They're loving
not thinking money.
I mean, this is kind of a liberating feeling. Look at all that gold. Who is that? Who's straight dripped out?
That's
Device. That's Device right there. Very drippy.
Chad's a fan. Vox stickers on the gold AK. Man, it's felt like acoR v the world. But we're starting to see some familiar, friendly faces. Oh, 50 for Nifty. He's hopping through abs. isaac's had a couple of rounds here on the A anchor, and he's right by his side as well, giving acoR the freedom to look all the way through. Barb coming through apartments. But Buzz is not here in time. The barrel's given up. isak potentially 2. He'll take them both, and the bomb dropped as well. Could have wallbanged him on the retreat there, but they won't. And the swing for Volt instead. They're leaving B. Stairs just snuck in. No one even looking. Back at the bomb site. Where's kios gone? Will he find him in time? Oh, he's whiffed it. kios saves the day. And Astralis now...
What's happening?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, you know, it's super unique that isak has like waited till Astralis get to 15 and now he's like cracked his knuckles. He's like, all right, showtime, you know?
He's begun.
He's ready. His body is willing. He's looking forward to making a historic comeback happen.
But do you remember the Device 1v4?
I might actually. Oh, I think I do recall that one.
What happened?
Well, he was 1 kill on his way to it when things kind of slowed down. Then he went up into the apartments, grabbed the bomb, because that was like a big contentious part for whether or not the clutch was going to come through. But it was the next sequence that really blew my mind, Hugo.
Is this a clickbait article now?
You won't believe what happened next. Oh,
okay,
there it is.
15 seconds.
Device.
isaac's low.
This could happen. One more man, but he's not prepared for it. Not prepared for that extra player in at the back of the site. And so the comeback keeps coming through for GamerLegion. 15-1, now at 15-7.
And no bomb plants, you'll note as well. It's not like Astralis are getting into post plants. They probably win them if they manage, you know, an even post plant in this T side. But that just means that by eco, trading rounds out. If it was MR12, Harry, they'd have even less room right now.
I mean, yeah, they also would have won the game
obviously.
A while ago.
Yeah, no, that's another factor to consider.
That is one of the factors, isn't it?
On match point here, in the mid-bracket.
Astralis are bloody wishing it was MR12 right now, man. Wondering why we haven't pushed the update live today.
Barb trying to check for the AWP in middle. It's a nice, safe-ish way to peek it.
I think these rounds are deceptively hard to contain. right? It's just going to be like one of these Hail Mary Astralis plays where they've got a handful of flashes to try do something explosive. So it's going to be very grouped. It's going to be together. There's going to be intent behind the util to get these bodies out of the apartments.
This is nice. Even though it's 4A, Isaac's on the short wall. Like, he can get, you know, locked out. They jump hit side. They've actually got decent position. He does a lot of damage, though, on that drop. And you can see they're panicking. They're scrambling. They don't know where to go. They're trying to pick the lurkers out. Isaac gets 2 for the top. Volt stuck down on the pistol now. And they've at least come through on long to clean this one up. 2 guns left for Astralis. And Device is hitting some dirty deeks. But it shouldn't matter as GamerLegion survive yet another round. Sighs of relief coming through every single time. We're still here.
Yeah. It actually now feels...
No, no, surely not.
You know, maybe I'm going to go as far as to say possible.
Possible, okay. Gone from, yeah, unlikely, improbable, to
you know, you have to take it a round at a time if you're GamerLegion.
Well,
but like, hell, man, they're, you know, at first, when they win the first few rounds, they're probably, you know, not fully on side with the idea that they can yet. But at this point, when you've kind of strained together these 7 rounds in a row, there's that part of you that really is thinking, nah, we got this. If we keep this up.
It goes both ways as well.
Well, for Astralis, yeah, they probably feel a little bit like they've had this one thrown away a little bit.
I think if they waited longer on that full Glock round, I think that might have
maybe that would have been the difference maker.
Stairs had to take the orb from Device. His first orb since that 5v4 where he grabbed it off acoR. And it's immediately not down to him. But actually, I want to see Device on the rifle right now. Just let loose. Can't be too static here. GamerLegion have had some really nice setups on CT half. Playing double short again. acoR blinded, then first once more. And the 2 from long and short combined for a killer piece. Do they know he's locked in the Molotov? As the smoke comes down. This is what we wanted. Astralis with a bomb plant in a 3-on-3, but the bomb is so far away. They're going to have to get it all the way up short before that long smoke expires. If they can get the bomb down, we might just be here, Harry. This might just be done.
This could be the conclusion. Damage dealt, but Device replies. And so now it's all down to neaLaN. He was the mastermind behind trying to make this comeback happen. Well, now he's got to deliver the goods in the server. 1v3, damage done to everyone on Astralis, but the last 7 rounds might be for naught.
He's got a kill. He's got a kill here.
Nade raining in. That's going to find him one. Buzz out of the picture now. One man still inside the site. And Stair with this orb. That molly misses, and Stair's going to draw this one to a close. That is an Astralis 2-0. It gets a little labored as we get down the stretch, but they do good on that 15-1 scoreline. They get it over the line eventually, and they take GamerLegion down 2-0 convincingly on both maps.
Yeah, debut for GamerLegion with neaLaN in the server looked good back at Cologne. They were rounds away.